Over the past 2 years, GPUs have become substantially more powerful, with high-density racks that propel the training of large language models. In Brazil, data center providers started to build facilities that meet the demand for higher density systems with liquid cooling technologies. 67% of respondents have already implemented AI in at least one business function or use case. Enterprise AI deployments are already moving beyond a proof of concept stage in Brazil.
At Scala, we have a privilege of being at the center of this transformation, developing digital infrastructure that support the cloud, AI, and the new data-driven economy. We are working in 4 countries in 10 different markets. 100% of our energy is renewable. We have almost 10 million square meters of land to be developed, and more than 6 gigawatts of energy. So now our capacity is booked. It's close to 200 megawatts. We have a short pipeline that's going to make it double.
What's your perspective about scaling AI workloads with high-density colocation services? And can you please comment a little about advanced cooling system and skilled hyperscale expertise and what it takes to gain this level of scale?
Scaling AI workloads requires a complete different mindset compared to traditional data processing. We are talking about power densities that are 5 to 10 times higher than conventional deployments. That's number one, often exceeding 80 or even 100 kilowatts per rack. This is a big difference, number one. To make this feasible, high-density colocation providers need to combine what we believe 3 essential elements. Number one, advanced cooling technology. Number 2, robust electrical design. And number 3, deep operational expertise.
I was in Mexico last week for the DCD event with many data center players. And I think the market is having like a new era in terms of investments. The companies have capital or are being able to get the funds to do the expansion. And the opportunities in Latin America are really impressive because the region has available energy and especially clean energy, right? So in addition to hydro, there are many important projects in terms of wind and solar. The data center companies are also investing in energy generation. And that attracts a lot the attention of hyperscalers or large enterprises that have ESG goals, for instance, or they need to reduce their carbon footprint. So they will rely on colocation players to implement an infrastructure that is efficient.
80% of the data centers in Brazil, they are very efficient. They use the closed loop process. So you just use water for at once in the site, in the building, so you don't waste any water. So, and we expect in the next 5 years that 90% of the market is going to use only the closed loop.
Going to this energy topic, the energy demand has really become the biggest challenge for the data centers industry, especially with the rise of AI here in Brazil.
Let's say for AI and HPC, it requires sort of new infrastructure. So the backbones have to be improved, connecting those facilities. Usually the equipment now requires 400 gigabits per second of connectivity, and that should evolve to 1.4 terabytes per second.